So, here to talk about blood over intent, thankfully. Thank God.
The ball.
We know who we worship.
I'll take a toke to that.
There we go. We can start that off, right? What's up, blood family? You're watching this. You're blood thick with us.
Please,
You got-
Satan 666 420 144,000.
The Hellblazers. It's like Mary Ann and the Wizard would like to say. We enjoy all your videos, everybody in the blood over intent, this family.
It's the
only growing.
symbol, and we see it both ways, in through the outdoor, as within, so without.
Everything is in reverse.
The reverse.
Still yet, anybody has yet to come up and contest blood over intent. You know, they can make videos about blood over intent, about how all we do is spill our blood over our words. Well, yeah, we tell you that in our videos. I mean, you kind of contradict yourself when you make a video about blood over intent. I mean, nobody's gonna contest the words of Mark Braun. You know, that's why we're all here, standing blood thick with him in truth.
I create heaven on earth for the benefit of all.
It'll take more than one of us, but that's, you know, that's why we all are here, blood thick, strong. We're like an army, Satan's army, bringing forth heaven, which is a good thing. You know, people try to say like, yeah, this is a cult. This is a cult. Well, who else was going to gather up and do the things that Quasi says? Because there's nobody, like we just, you know, we're talking that nobody, like when we were led into blood over intent, nobody was talking the words that Quasi was said before, like Michael mentioned, you know, just previously. He even stated it, like that's what really led him into doing blood over intent. It was knowing that, you know, knowing that deep in your heart, you knew the truth, that the way it is, and you just needed to hear it. You know, that's all we needed, somebody to just mention it.
Israel is real.
Yeah, because nobody's talking the way, you know, Quasi is doing it, and the way, you know, the way he's doing it is, it's biblical. It's really biblical. And look at the times we're going through now. You know, like I seen a blood member state last night. He's like, with what I'm going through now, with what's going on in the world, you know, he's like, I'm so happy I did my blood over intent a few years ago. And I felt that same way since this whole pandemic, or plandemic, the way I call it, because, you know, I do my research and we know what's going on, and I'm only going to listen to who's really telling it like it is, and that's obviously Mark Braun. He's not going to mislead anybody. He's not here to mislead nobody.
And we appreciate him because he knows how to express intelligently and interestingly.
Yeah.
Does a
Forever
very good
grateful.
job at it.
Forever grateful, Mark Braun, for releasing us, you know, getting us out, showing us the way. And he's doing it every day, you know. He does it every day with his videos, and he shows his blood, sweat, tears, equity in his videos, and lets you know, there ain't nothing that guy can hide that he would hide, you know, if he did have a problem, you know. He's not here to cause problems. He's not here to make problems. He's not here to, you know, do the things that are going on in this world. That's just where people need to see it for what it is, you know, because I didn't make many videos. I didn't get the opportunity like I wish I would to speak the way I do, but because I felt ever since my blood over intent, you know, Quasi called it like it was and like it is, you know, everything. Nothing has been fucked up since, like he said. You can't fuck it up, because you can't. It's all designed to happen this way. But it's beautiful. We're not alone, you know? None of us. You're not alone. Stand blood thick and truth with your brethren, your blood sisters, man. Goddesses. Because even, you know, that takes a lot, you know?
144,000 are here for the benefit
That's right.
and on earth for everyone.
Mhm. We're all here blood thick, standing in truth, you know, over the ethernet. And that's
In the
another
Aurora
element.
Borealis. The Aurora Borealis is your hair and your nervous system. Complete control of the nervous system in the black hole sun, being able to control your hormones and teleport or run really fast or travel in seconds at an instant, in no linear time. The
A loophole in the
possibility
system.
is endless. It's all out there for the pure-hearted, so things do not collapse and completely destroy.
Yeah, definitely.
You have to take it at face value that they took your soul out of you and labeled you cattle.
At birth,
Yeah.
livestock. The only, yeah, cattle are pertain to male and female. That's it. It's obvious, you know. Right from birth, we're all in this big it's a big, you know, big rat race. So it's never ending, you know, and it's just a vicious cycle. And nobody can see why, you know, when it's just like I don't understand, like how can anybody see with all these problems that go on in the world, you know, and like especially today with what's going on. I mean, how can they feel secure with themselves? How can anybody feel secure, you know, and not
No matter
because
what
everything,
happens, you have to stay blood thick, strong, and don't get distracted by
right?
giving up.
Definitely, definitely. You know, I've never felt the need to want to have to take down my blood over intent ever once. Has that ever crossed my mind? I would never even think about that because
I can wholeheartedly say that.
definitely, I'm with you, brother. I worship you, blood thick.
I worship you, brother. We're all blood thick and Lucy.
And we're all here for one common thing. We
Stand.
just want heaven on earth for everybody, you know, for every living soul. Just release us all from the bondage of time and money. Give us safe passage into the Garden of Eden, where we belong.
Gift-based economy, infinite resources, and no concept of time.
Definitely. Everything's being recorded, brother. You know, we may be making a video, but it's like the Akashic, you know, it's all being placed out there. It's all of our intent.
I know, and I love being recorded, but I also hate it very much.
But it doesn't matter because we're always recorded. It's all of our thoughts and our energies and you know, our emotions, everything. It's all being recorded, and it
Recorded
doesn't
right
matter.
into the simulated white hole sun.
Right.
It's the same sun, which one is temporary and one is eternal. Temporary as in it only gets a taste of its infinite potential. And then it stands with that energy for a whole year. 61 days. Through that cycle, you can see how the mouth really induces the type of consciousness that is in the whole collective. And through that consciousness, it's the black hole sun which your mouth is the black hole sun, and your nose holes are the sun and moon. And your hair is the aurora borealis. It's the crown at the top, the star at the Christmas tree. Your hair,
Oh, it shoots out. Yeah.
all your nerves. Yeah. It's all in.
Everything's in and out, brother. Everything's in and out. You can't mess it up. You're gonna bleed in, you're gonna bleed out. You know, everything's in and out. It just doesn't matter. It's we are birthed in, we'll be birthed out. You know, everything's in and out. So whether you like it or not, you know, you got to understand that there's a reverse to this. This all has to be reversed. It seems like, you know, it's just the only way that we're going to get it back, you know, back to its original state where it needs to be. They were all, you know, all these centuries, what is it, 7 centuries past? 7 linear ages past?
7 generations removed.
7 generations removed, and not one person, you know. But it's just weird because why would it, you know, it was still etched into the fabric of reality, you know, of the blood over intent, you know, which is crazy because we used to be seen it on everything. We've seen it on TV shows, we've seen it on movies. It's all one thing, you know. It's that blood oath, you know, it's coming together as a it shows it on everything, you know, and even in different higher perspectives than we even knew, or, you know, but it just really heightened our senses to what they were really talking and showing.
This girl in grade 7, she carved my name into her arm. And I was kind of in the emo thing, but I never cut myself ever, not even once. Just by accident when I'm working.
Okay, so I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
That's the perfect time when you're working.
I'm the same way.
A piece of paper, or you already put it on your shirt, and then
Okay.
you just think of that intention, and then you say it if you want to amplify it, because you know you've said that intention before.
Either way, man, you did it to be selfless. You did it to, you know, unite
I actually
peacefully.
blood over intent wherever you're going. You're going shopping, found a t-shirt. It was a rose and a hand touching it with blood. Truth hurts, it said. Right there, blood over intent on paper. You know, it's the earth's blood of the ink. And you should use sustainable sources, but not the heavy shit. So I'm saying blood over intent for the earth, and blood over intent for the heart in here. The root cage of trillion prison cells.
It's your spiritual currency.
Yeah.
And we're rich in it, you know, we're rich in spiritual currency. It's like these people don't understand that all this is just, it's not real, you know, all this that they're living on. It's just a fake hope, and it's all meant to break you down, you know, because you see everybody, and from just meeting blood over intent, how much it's broke us down, you know. But just us being able to share stories and, you know, help each other out. We all are so different in a way, but we're all, like Rex said in a video yesterday, he mentioned how we all have our own gifts, you know, every person has their own gift. And that is no more truer statement than that. You know, we bring all these gifts to the table to each other, and that's what's so special.
My favorite gift I've given to myself is emotional intelligence.
Definitely.
What?
I'm like Daniel, my brother, so to say.
I only got a few tokes. I only have a few tokes. Pods? No, I wanna use my other one. I only have one left.
What we got? What was your alias, your name there? It says Dylan. Oh, you're Dylan, right?
Akhenaten on
Yeah, I
Akhenaten
can't.
rocking on
Right.
YouTube.
If that's, if that's okay. Akhenaten. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've seen your handle and came across it. I want to say I've heard it. I want to say I've heard Brian Optimus mention you.
Yeah, I like to message him on his live streams.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. I was
The
pretty
truth about
active on it, but when I was working quite a bit, it was hard for me to catch them when I was busier.
the truth about the pronunciation of Akhenaten. For some people, they have to train their voice to be able to say it, and it took me a little bit to train.
Okay.
But I was really resonating with Egyptians my whole life, and when I first heard it as a kid, I tried to pronounce it.
Okay. Yeah.
And rocking is like rocking in the flesh right now, rock and roll, you know. Your incarnation is real, and you can see it in your daily habit patterns and what you've been through, past life regressions. If
Just
you're
gonna
adept
be
to the subtle energy within yourself.
and it's the reason I think, yeah, too, like that it's all in the same order. It's the same pattern. It's the same way, it's something's got to break that cycle. And opening up the book of life finally did it for him.
Yeah. And something like what Bruce Lee does, if he spills his blood for money, who's to say that he didn't do one for heaven on
Hmm.
earth? Who knows, right?
Right.
And just didn't tell anyone. What? How much is a 2-pack of pods? I don't have money and I don't get paid, so no.
So are you out of work right now? I take it too because of this whole COVID mess.
No, I'm working at a dollar store.
Oh, okay. I work in a restaurant. That's where I've been working over the past year.
Yeah.
But like I was telling my story earlier, I don't remember. I probably rambled on about something else, but like I was like I mentioned, I was on Social Security disability when I was 25.
Yeah.
And I was just used to that. It was like basic income. It was really hard, because mainly I was out of work and I was always just living off that income monthly, and but then last year, 2019 or 18, it was 2018, it was September, and I got a letter in the mail that stated that I was being cut off my disability. And right then and there, I was like, well, I ain't got a choice now, got to get up and put my big boy pants on, so to say. I mean, I was kind of happy in a way though. Just I felt like I was okay. I was really taking care of myself better, my body, and just really, just taking it easy. And then I went back to work. Now, just recently, I've started working in September of last year, 2019. I want to say I started. That's when I had to go back. Right when they just cut me off. I guess because President Trump passed a law, people 40 and under that were on disability, were going to get cut off their benefits, and that's what happened to me. He felt, or whatever, they felt that I was able or should have went back to work even with a machine in my chest, and with all my heart condition. Well, good thing I was equipped for that, like I said, because that's just how I was raised to just, take
Make,
care of
make
yourself
the
and
best
have an
of
income.
it. Make money and
Right.
count it as
But
a
see, like the whole money and shit, it ain't even an issue. It's just surviving, and we all have to survive, obviously, to get by. But it's like that's all, we only need, for me, I just need my family, I need my loved ones. I need them to be okay. That's all that it boils down to for me.
Yeah.
It's like I need everybody to be okay, like blood over intent, the family. Like I started that chat 2 days ago, you know, we started Blood Over Intent chat. It's like I've been trying so relentlessly to reach out to Blood family, you know, in a way where it's like when it all come together, it's like we all reached out to each other, you know, in a special way. Like we're all, you know, it was like one big room where it was like, hey, I'm me, you know, or you're just meeting each other, and we all just clicked, you know. We're all here for the same reason, the same common cause, the same goal, and there's nothing around it, you know. I mean, but obviously it's like we keep pointing out all the reasons for it, and
All the
you know,
hidden code in the fabric of reality. It's in plain
yeah,
sight.
it,
And you
no-
never knew it was
nobody-
in plain sight till someone said, "Hey, look, it's in plain sight." And you saw it at the tip of your nose, and you knew it was pointing north. If you're pure-hearted, if you're evil, you'll see the same thing, but you're actually going south.
I think I lost your video. No,